Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Randall Kepler is suing Michael Woodman in the amount of $550. Mr. Kepler claims he ordered a mystery beer box for his tailgate and says the store owner filled it with non-alcoholic beer, so he deserves a refund.
State your name.
Randall Kepler.
Sir?
Mike Woodman, sir.
All right, and sir, you're suing the defendant for $550, alleging he owes you this for false advertising of a beer?
That's correct.
Start with you.
So my name is Randall Kepler. I'm originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. I moved to Florida with my wife. The main reason I moved to Florida was because of Daytona 500. And, you know...
So you go all the time or something?
I go all the time, and this time I was like, you know what, it's best to just move there so I can be closer to the action.
Mm-hmm. How often do you go now that you live there?
I go every year. I go all the
Once
time.
a year?
Yes, sir.
So you move to a city just to go to something once a year?
I mean...
Go ahead, sir. I see where this is going. All righty. Go ahead. That's where you headed. I want to know where you go.
Do you practice rounds?
Whatever it is, I don't want to hear it. He said once a year. He said once a year. He said he moved to a town to go to do something that he does once a year. You didn't hear him?
They do practice
Don't
rounds.
try to stick up for the man. Are you a lawyer now? Are you his defense lawyer or are you who you work for, him or me?
There has to be something more to it.
No, ain't no more to it. The man done told you he moved his entire family to another city because of a sporting event that occurs once a year. Now, what part don't you understand?
Coming up.
There's a lot of pressure with a lot of smaller, more local businesses like mine that serve alcohol to make sure that we're advocating for non-alcohol things that we can put into the system. It's a serious
Please,
number.
everybody go to that thing to get drunk. What you talking about? You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Closed captioning provided by
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Randall Kepler, who is suing Michael Woodman for fraud.
Go ahead, sir. You give me some background.
Your Honor, I'm a veteran,
Okay.
Army vet. I got out 10 years ago.
Thanks for your service. Go right ahead.
And so I started this business. We're based out of Daytona. My store is called Mike's Beer and Wine. So every year we get the Daytona 500. We get events like Oktoberfest. It's very popular in Florida. There's a lot of pressure with a lot of smaller, more local businesses like mine that serve alcohol to make sure that we're advocating for new types of beers and liquor and alcohol and non-alcohol things that we can put into the system, so then we're not seeing a bunch of DUIs, we're not seeing a bunch of rowdy, because a lot of the locals get injured. It's a serious
Please,
number.
everybody go to that thing to get drunk. What you talking about? All right, how much you try to protect people. Sir, you tell me why we're suing him today.
So I always go to Mike's for beer and wine, and Mike offered a Mike's mystery beer. I have a flyer here if I can present
Let's
that
see
to
it,
you.
please.
And this flyer says Mike's mystery beer. I can get all types of beers, lagers, IPAs, stouts, and whatnot. And so I wanted to get this mystery box for the tailgating when I go to the Daytona 500. The reason I'm getting this mystery box, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get a whole bunch of beers. You know, it's going to be great for my friends and family.
Different flavors.
Exactly.
All the things that,
And when I open it in front of my friends at the tailgate, I see just a bunch of just cheap beers, you know, stuff I've never seen before.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Promotional consideration provided by
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
The worst part of it all was about half were non-alcoholic beers.
How
Kind
do
of
you know?
confused about
How
that.
did you know? You know what they look like? I mean,
Yeah, it says 0% alcohol. Can't beat that.
is it on this?
It does not say it on here. It does not say you will get non-alcoholic beers. And that's where I was confused. I was
It is
misled.
this list? Does that by definition mean non-alcoholic?
It does not. However, I feel if you are going to put non-alcoholic beverages in the mystery pack,
Correct.
let me know.
Correct. They know the purpose they know is to drink alcohol, and consuming alcohol in
Right.
large amounts is to get a little tipsy. Sir, and so you're suing saying that you got half of your order was non-alcoholic. Sir, do any of these represent non-alcoholic beers?
They do, Your Honor.
Which one?
All of them, because
All of them are non-alcoholic?
non-alcoholic
All
could
right,
be.
good enough. He certainly didn't want all non-alcoholic. Your claim is granted, sir. You did not order wanting all non-alcoholic, and that's what you said this indicates. You said this indicates all non-alcoholic, so you get your money back. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Thank you, sir.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $550.
Final words.
You can't mess with another man's beer, man.
Man, you should read the sign, man. This is what we have.
You know, you're gonna lose a lot of customers for this.
And you're going to lose a lot of brain cells.